right. Okay. What if DevOps was invented by Coca-Cola? It wasn't, but it would be a fun idea to explore. We'll see in just a moment how something never planned actually resembles the same thing. So the first thing they will tell you, like in the early days of Coca-Cola, it's a cure for everything. Whether you're pregnant, your mental or physical exhaustion, it will be a problem or a solution to all of your problems. So a lot of the initial DevOps was actually expressed like that. But luckily, nobody knows the secret recipe. Although for Coca-Cola, somebody hopefully knows, so it's consistent. But for DevOps, there is no secret formula, so nobody can tell them. And you'll just have to invent and kind of experiment on your own. So they will tell you, like, drive in the truck, delivery, we'll deliver, yay, hey. Don't you get that same feeling when people talk about DevOps, continuous delivery? That's where we go for. And then, you know, communication, collaboration, culture, we'll talk about that it's so great. And we keep talking and talking and talking and talking. Hopefully it gets something to a good stage. But it's not by doing this that you make an impression, obviously. Automation, we all know familiar with the tools, config management, whatever deployment, cloud. It's making consistent delivery, whether it's a bottle of Coca-Cola that has the same taste as the next one you deliver, that's kind of where they go for. The million deploys a day, that would be like the million Coca-Cola you drink per day. So they boost and say, we're the biggest company, and Pepsi and all those others, they don't care, we are the biggest one. So it's probably the way that they would lure you into doing it. Sharing, sitting together, the pairing and all that stuff, it's all cozy, you get that a family feeling. A lot of people think about it as the kumbaya from DevOps, that you just sit together and you have a few beers. Then they make it more scientific and they do like testing and make sure that it's like a blind test and you are actually deluding yourself that it's test-driven, it's just your personal taste. So it's a bit strange. Obviously, if one person makes something, then they want to make different flavors. So the no-ops came along, which is sugar-free or Netflix-free, I don't know. Infracoders, they call themselves DevOps, but they aren't, but they're probably related. But they just care about the tools and less about the cultures. So the other message they will bring, whatever you do, and if you do it this way, your users will love it. Well, you'll have to prove that first if the idea you have that they still love it. Whatever you do behind the scenes, that's not really important, but it's the way you deliver. And once you get some success, there'll be vendors saying, me too, I want a piece of the pie, and they start to labeling their tools as a DevOps tool and make sure that it's happened. So they kind of make you addictive of drinking it, of doing it, so that you buy more tools, more stuff, and you really get into it. So it's actually kind of semi-drug, so it's, make sure. So once you start drinking more and more, they'll say, oh, okay, we can do this. And it kind of makes you lazy because everything is automated and so on, and you can do it everywhere, and people just start to relax. You know, we have a DevOps tool, so we're DevOps. That's cool. Whatever tool you build or whatever do, or religion, as one of the previous Ignites, there's going to be fanboys, and no matter what you say, go left, go right, they're going to do it. Whether it's the chef or the puppet or whatever, doesn't really matter. So recently, if you got success, they'll bring in a designer, the ones with the DevOps in the job title, or the DevOps consultants, or whatever. Well, they can succeed, but it's not because they have it in their title, obviously. And then, you know, one of the previous, the reports, that was great, but they make you believe that it's going to help you just by doing the report. Will that actually help you? Maybe, but it's not a guarantee, whatever deadly mix you do. So the important thing with DevOps is, if you're in your company and you have a problem with your silos not talking to each other or problem delivering, you have to find your bottleneck, your own, and not something that people say, your problem is in the configuration management. That's your only problem. So you have to learn from the mistakes you do. And that's important. That's why I pause. Because if you don't do that, it doesn't really matter. And obviously, my main message is, and I can say, being for 4 years now on DevOps, is that don't take it too serious. I've been it was so strange that people take it almost like a religion. They start doing it, this is the right way, and do it. No, adapt it to your needs, do it the way you want, solve your own bottleneck, and that's the message that I want to bring. And after that, it's lunch. Thank you.